And welcome to part 6 of Battlefield 3. In the last part, we found the nuclear device that was in the vault. We are to believe that there are 3 because in the case there are 3 spaces for it. But there was only 1, which means there's a chance that there are 2 that are still out there. Here is the mission where we meet our other character I was talking about.
Other character?
Yes. Which they will explain.
Okay. The guy on the computer.
Yes.
Yeah, is there a reason that guy right there looks like Alec Baldwin?
I've made that joke too.
Okay.
So Dima is the other half of this story, but he is more of the more modern parts of this story, like what's happening, like just right before this investigation started.
Okay.
So what we're about to be right now is us in Paris. This was about 16 hours ago.
So in the grand timeline, Dima's things that happened are the latest things that have happened before Blackburn's interrogation.
Yes.
Okay.
This happened 16 hours before the investigation.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I looked at the timestamp thing. It said November 13th, 1320, and I was like, wait a minute. They didn't have cars in 1320.
No. That's military time, Ethan.
That's military time.
Okay.
That means it's 113.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. There's no colon in the center of the number.
Nothing, just like almost casually running someone over.
Oh yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. So these guys are a group of, I don't know if they're Russian spies or technically what they are, but they're here to stop Solomon, just like Blackburn is, and the United States Marines.
Okay.
Essentially, you'll see later in the thing that Blackburn and Demo will have an interaction, which will explain a lot of the events that happens here.
Oh, okay. So Demo's not a part of the U.S. military.
No, Dima is not.
Gotcha.
He's formerly Russian Spetsnaz.
Okay.
But the nukes that went missing, in this game, the United States believes it's Russia that is using the nukes.
Mm.
The only issue is they don't believe that there's a third one.
Oh.
But they think there's only 2.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, the one that was in the bank vault that was extracted, which we will see happen later, and then the one that is going to be used in the event coming up in Paris.
So it's like a big part of the story here is like trying to find where the third one is.
No, so this mission right here is trying to
make them believe.
Trying to stop the second nuke, right here.
Okay.
And then the third nuke, which actually will... The whole point of this interrogation is trying to prove that what he is saying is true about the third nuke, and that Solomon is actually pulling the strings behind everything.
Okay.
And we will see a lot of incoming missions.
Gotcha.
But currently, this is all about right now stopping and finding the second nuke.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated, Cameron.
Yeah, I call that a suggestion.
I mean, is that why you kept getting shot in fucking Halo?
Yes. I call that a suggestion.
Yeah, if you kill too many friendlies in Halo, they become aggressive towards you.
I did that a lot in Halo 1. And I was like,
I did it in Reach all the time.
So wait, you can actually kill like the other members of noble team or?
Yeah.
No, okay, you can't kill the members of the noble team, but you can kill like the Marines.
Oh, okay. I would have thought, hey George, what's up?
Yeah, we kill each other and reach as well, so we just kept doing that by accident.
Yeah, I think we kept doing that.
I also learned recently that you could, like, in Dead Rising, the survivors. I'd never tested it out myself, but if you, like, before you, quote, rescue them and escort them, you can, like, beat them up a bit, and then there'll be a status, like, survivor defected, and they'll, like, start actively attacking you. I never knew that before, but I found that out just the other day.
I mean, it makes sense. You punch a guy, like, oh my god, follow you.
Yeah, I just never thought to test it out myself.
Oh, the best thing about Fallout companions, you can punch them for as much as you want, and they will not fight back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
It's great. It is amazing.
Don't you just love video games? You can beat up friendly people. I'm not a sadist.
I am.
So I will say from this game, from what I can see, the pacing between the action sequences seems to be a lot greater than what we saw in Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So cool.
So explaining here why we had to put on masks. Essentially, they released essentially tear gas into the building. And you don't want to breathe in tear gas.
Really now? Man, I would have breathed it.
Oh, I probably would have if not knowing it was tear gas.
Bye bye.
I would have assumed it was like just powdered sugar they dumped into the air vents.
Question: What is like tear gas? I know that it's that's supposed to be like a crowd control type of thing, but what does it do exactly?
I believe it's supposed to be something that is
like it's an eye irritant, right?
It's something that like asphyxiates the airways. Because typically when you try to breathe gas, you start coughing a lot and you kind of feel like you're not able to like get any air. I don't know exactly what's the component of gas exactly.
Yeah, because when people do when they're affected by it, I guess, like their eyes actually do literally start tearing up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's an error.
But it's like inhaling, like if you tried to inhale hot sauce but times 1,000. Yeah, actually even times 1,000.
Okay.
And times 1,000,000 if you really are not good with spicy things like I am.
Okay.
And it sucks if you get tear gassed.
Yeah.
It's like I'd rather get hit with beanbags.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know beanbag guns exist and they can leave like severely massive welts.
You will get massive welts. Because people think of like, oh, it's a beanbag, it can't hurt that. Well, no, it does.
Well, as long as it's fired from
it is
gun.
a full-on gun firing beanbags with like plastic pellets in it.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
No. Yeah, because don't like they usually go like what, nearly Mach 1, like sometimes over.
I don't know how, but it's not fun.
Yeah,
I think the worst of it though is pepper spray.
Yeah.
Because like it can last like an hour to a half an hour.
Oh.
And it literally feels like if someone set fire to your eyes.
All right, next question. You know all of this by experience?
Not by experience, but I watch a lot of Jackass.
Oh, okay, so that's how you know.
And a little backstory on that: the main guy, Johnny of Jackass, Johnny Knoxville, he got his start testing self-defense weapons.
Oh, really?
And he said by far one of the worst he's ever had was pepper spray.
So that's how I can tell.
Because it's like if someone set a fire in your eyes and try to put it out with gasoline.
Gasoline.
I've heard it's not nice. My mother's been pepper sprayed though, because she had to do it for her police training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to be tased,
Yeah.
pepper sprayed.
All the
Like if you're gonna be a police officer.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So my mom knows what it feels like.
Great. How long ago did she do that? Because she ain't doing it anymore, right?
That was before I was born.
Before you were born, so over 20 years ago. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did she quit because of you? Or because of your sister?
No, she quit because her knees were giving out.
Oh,
That makes sense.
okay.
My mom had torn both her ACLs in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
After doing comp work, her knees were done.
Huh. Well, like, how did she mess up her knees to begin with?
Well, my mom played both basketball and just sports injuries. They happen.
Yeah.
I know from experience myself.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was making fun of you for... we called it the Harry Potter scar. On your freaking
because I literally
face.
had a scar on the bridge of my nose from football.
Yeah.
Apparently, my mom told me that. So, she grew up in Coppers Cove, Texas, which is not far from Waco, Texas, which a major university is there. She had actually gotten a scholarship offer to play volleyball for Baylor. Yeah,
You might
here
wanna
my
change your
controller was
batteries.
about dead.
Yeah.
No, I just had to plug in my controller. I had a
Okay.
rechargeable battery. She literally had gotten a scholarship to play for Baylor, which is a big Texas university. But she had to turn it down because her knees couldn't do it.
All right. The story of Camera's mom's knees, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I was-
Both my parents were in a way of saying a lot better athletes than I was in high school.
I was about to say your own knees, how you fucked them up, but no.
Oh, trust me.
I heard the cops are like full-on machine guns on them.
Oh yeah.
They're not even SWAT. It's like full-on machine guns.
I don't doubt
Well,
that,
in
though.
the event of a terrorist attack, yeah.
Yeah. And also, at least from what LA Noir told me, just random patrol officers can have shotguns in the back of their cars.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that actually existed in the late 40s, but I don't know. I learned my history from video games.
Oh,
I know a
frickin-
lot to hurt.
Do you guys know what game wardens are?
Game wardens?
Yeah.
No.
No.
They're like hunting and fishing law enforcement.
Oh.
Oh, that just
Really?
makes sense.
Yeah. They keep full on like ARs in their vehicles.
Huh.
And game wardens makes a lot more sense when you said it was about fishing and hunting.
Yeah. Well, because obviously, I'm sure you guys know about the video game Big Game Hunt.
Yeah.
The arcade shooter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was also a Wii game, wasn't it?
Maybe
Well,
I believe so. Yeah.
Arcades came out before the Wii.
I know, but still.
But it was still a game on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I know it.
But yeah, the term game warden is like for like hunting and fishing.
Well, do you think it was like, oh hey, you can't play this game anymore?
But they basically keep like full on. They killed my friend.
No.
But they keep full on like ARs in their trucks. Which in the episodes of what was it, Texas
Chainsaw Massacre.
No, good movie by the way. But I think it's Northwoods. In the show Northwoods Law, I've seen them use it a few times.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre would be such a different movie. If one of those people was carrying an AR.
I know, right?
I mean, those movies are good depending on which one you're watching.
Depending on which one.
The newer ones, not so much.
Yeah, it's just the thing because like I hear this about horror movies all the time. Like the first couple are great. It's just like it gets bogged down when they try to make a legacy series out of it.
It's because like it just gets oversaturated.
Right.
I think.
Not all reboots are like that. Like I personally think the Friday the 13th reboot from 2009 is actually pretty good. The Nightmare one is, and I could say the same thing about a few of the reboots of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well,
so as we
got
saw,
caught in a nuclear explosion.
What the f*** was that?
You ended it like that.
yeah, so we didn't stop the nuke in time.
Welp. Alrighty
in
then.
Paris. So we learn about the fate of Dima though after this event.
Don't tell me he lived that nuclear explosion. Did he?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't seem like that he was that close to it.
Well,
no, but he does get affected in a decent way.
In a decent way, but like what we've seen from nuclear explosions, at least on the TV, they cover a huge radius of explosion.
Oh yeah,
of destruction.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the second game we've played that has had a major nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
Yep.
First Modern Warfare. Now this.
First Modern Warfare.
Yeah, both from my games.
Eventually, when I get to Metal Gear Solid 3, we'll have 3. So, yeah.
I don't think Halo has one.
No.
They don't really deal with nukes, or maybe
they deal with a giant alien laser.
Well, like, is there an alien equivalent to nukes in that series?
A glassing beam.
Yeah, the glassing beam.
Okay.
It's literally glass the planet.
Equivalent. Yeah.
But again, you gotta realize, like in Halo, you're not just dealing with like small plots of land. Like we're dealing with entire galaxies.
Yeah.
Means that the stakes are a bit higher.
Oh yeah.
Like one country means jack shit to aliens.
Yeah. And also, Fallout is supposed to be post-nuke, right?
Yeah. Happened right after Modern Warfare.
That's the whole point of it.
Happened right after Modern Warfare.
Fallout's secretly connected to Modern Warfare.
I know, right?
Fallout's
Bethesda, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Never mind then.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
I had blanked for a moment because like is Call of Duty and Fallout the same publisher? But no.
No, Activision, Call of Duty.
Activision and Bethesda are not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one's owned by PlayStation, one's owned by Xbox now.
Wait, Sony bought Bethesda?
Wait, no.
No, Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Microsoft bought. Wait, then who? I forgot who bought Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, that
Microsoft.
was yeah.
Oh shit! Oh man, we might have a connection then.
Maybe, yeah. Now,
Everything's coming together.
yeah.